All right, let's turn to the weather now. All everybody's talking about is just how much rain we've received, Annalise, in the last 24 hours.
It has been unbelievable, Karen. Yeah, we continue to watch these numbers climb, of course, as torrential rain is falling. You can see it really well here. Water vapor satellite kind of showed two different plumes of moisture. We saw the first one overnight. Second one was back out across West Texas, but has continued to move in this morning to around midday. So plenty of moisture. All that to say, of course, with a slow-moving cold front, that is the recipe for the flooding that we have seen. Really going to continue to monitor some of the highest totals we've seen really for August and for a 24-hour period. We'll see how this day ends up shaking out. But right now, we are watching some of that heaviest rain move in from the west. It is still causing flash flooding in and around the Metroplex. And keep in mind, these are locations that in some cases have seen 10, 11, and even 12 inches, not out of the question. So you can really see there in those purples, that's where we've seen some of the heaviest rain. Does include back around Van Zandt County, Kaufman County, Rains County, back through the Metroplex, and then back off to the north and northwest as well. But Aaron Moran, meteorologist Aaron Moran, been with me all morning. Aaron, the amounts of rain have been unbelievable, and these flash flood warnings, we just cannot get rid of them.
No, we can't. And so that is important to note. If we take a look at Lynx 1 and just kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what we're dealing with, we've got flash flood warnings in Dallas County for the next hour and a half. It goes through about 1 o'clock. Tarrant County as well. Johnson County, flash flood warning through 1:15. Ellis County, similar story. It does look like we're finally starting to see the rain winding down a little bit to the northwest. Remember, as Annalise said, we've kind of been watching out to the northwest for that heavy rain, those rounds of rain really to move in, and it does look like this is coming to an end, at least beginning to wind down. Remember, that cold front is pushing to the south, so we're watching it closely. We do still have the threat for some significant weather as we go through the next couple of hours. If we can switch over to Max 1, do want to talk briefly about where we stand as far as that rainfall is concerned for what we are dealing with, not just for this afternoon, but what we've seen really so far just in the last 24 hours. So as Annalise mentioned, this is where we stand, and notice the asterisk as well. We've seen 9.36 inches of rain at DFW Airport. That was before 11 o'clock, and we're likely still adding to it at this point. So we're talking about being the second wettest August ever on record, and the majority of that falling since about 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. When we look at the all-time highest 24-hour totals, we are looking at probably now moving up closer to second place. Right now sitting at third place. Remember, this is from 3 p.m. to now, so that number is a little less than the overall rainfall that we've seen for the month so far. There are a lot of stats to get through with this, and we still have to get through the rainfall event at this point. So we've seen in some spots 10 to 12 inches of rain, another 1 to 3 inches of rain falling just here in the next couple of hours, Annalise.
Right. So that's really the concern, is that we do have to get through more heavy downpours going on through the next few hours. Here we go through the clock. This is what we're dealing with right now. Heaviest rain still in and around the Metroplex. Notice by the time we get into the afternoon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, the heaviest rain at that point has shifted east of I-35, south of I-20. Now we're keeping an eye more on Ellis County, Johnson County, Hill County, down around Henderson County as well, where the flood threat is now moving this afternoon into tonight. I think it's a vastly different type of a commute for us around DFW this evening. And of course, as you see, 11 o'clock tonight, quieting down finally after what has been just an unbelievable day on this first alert weather day. Temperatures struggle, keep in mind, they struggle to even get out of the 70s today. But by tomorrow, only a small threat for some lighter scattered showers. I'm not expecting heavy rain tomorrow, and the numbers will start to climb as we look ahead to the weekend. Karen.